Good afternoon. I'm Mary Calvi.
And I'm Chris Raggi. We begin with a hunt for a killer of a woman in Howard Beach, Queens.
Investigators are back at the trail where Karina Vetrano's body was found on Tuesday. She had gone for a run. Hours later, her father found her body. CBS News' Andrea Grymes is live in Howard Beach with more on the investigation. Andrea.
Chris and Mary, investigators say she was strangled to death and possibly sexually assaulted. Police sources describe Karina Vetrano as strong, quick, and smart. At this point, they believe she was surprised by her attacker, believing at this early stage of the investigation that this was possibly a crime of opportunity, and she did not know her killer. A massive police presence covers 161st Avenue nearly 48 hours after Karina Vetrano was murdered. Her devastated father returned to the crime scene this morning, speaking to investigators working to find his daughter's killer. Police say he was the one who found her body, face down off this unpaved trail they would typically run together. But Tuesday around 5 p.m., against his wishes, she ran here without him and never came home.
That's even worse, to see a daughter like that helpless.
David Consoli lives just a few feet away from the NYPD's mobile command center, where dozens of officers gathered again today to search for evidence, a scene he calls surreal.
My heart goes out to the family. I mean, no parent should have to bury their child, and and especially that way.
Vetrano, an avid runner, left home Tuesday for a jog nearby on a trail in the Spring Creek Federal Parkland near the Belt Parkway. When she did not come back, her father got worried and called a police chief who lives in the neighborhood for help. Later that evening, he and investigators found her body, strangled to death and possibly sexually assaulted, her clothing removed and torn. The crime has this tight-knit community on edge.
We're just really very scared, and we hope that justice will be done for the family.
Police sources say a single sneaker and Vetrano's headphones are missing. We're told detectives are questioning everyone who knew her, including an ex-boyfriend from Queens, but so far are leaning towards Vetrano being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sources say so far they've not found a motive of someone wanting her dead or following her onto the trail. And back out here live, you can see all the police officers on the scene at this hour still searching for her killer. Police sources say although they're leaning towards this being a crime of opportunity, they are still going through her phone, which they did find near her body, checking for any potential threats or enemies. And loved ones on social media are remembering Vetrano as not just a jogger, but also a dedicated speech pathologist, friend, and daughter. Reporting live this noon in Howard Beach, Queens, Andrea Grymes, CBS 2 News.